You listen to it, man?
Yes, sir.
Niggas know what time it is, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hudson Crew Podcast. This is Statham.
And I am your co-host, Ra. If I say my full name.
You know who you is.
It's your boy, Ra. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Listen to this. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, man. We want to, it's no Christina. The environment might look a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? You know, you had to go to an undisclosed location.
Undisclosed, our underground location.
You know what I'm saying? Inside somebody's grandmother's basement. You feel me?
I like the fact how we just say somebody's. Like,
Yeah. You know what I'm
found
saying?
this private location.
Exactly.
But now, shout out to Christina. She out. She's vacating right now. So, you know, she's living the best life. Enjoying those good old drinks. Some mojitos and all that. Enjoy that, Christina.
Straight Coronas.
What?
For locals. She had Jersey Shore talking about some shit in Mexico. You feel
We
me?
know what's going on.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. You want to start off with Jimmy? How was your week, man?
I mean, the week overall was okay week, man. I mean, just family time. You know, just spent a lot of time with my son. You know, we just, you know, took just I wouldn't say took a trip, just went out. You know, went out and about and just went to the park. You know, just really a lot of family time, man. I'm a family-oriented kind of person.
Yeah.
Oh, and my niece also going to prom this week.
Oh, nice. Man.
So I'm really happy for her, man. That's black excellence right there.
Nice, man.
I love it. You know what I mean? So she going, so I had to help her find a dress. We ain't found a perfect dress, but we found a dress. So it worked out. I wish. I ain't that crafty with the hands just yet. We got the sewing machine and everything, but I ain't accustomed to it just yet.
Nah.
Just working on it, getting a few things done. But I'm really happy for her. You know what I mean? She's about to graduate, going into high school. Her and my nephew.
My man don't do dresses, but he do ass shorts.
You get me?
You feel me?
Booty out.
Booty shorts. Whole ass.
I'm with all the action, sundresses and everything. We'll find that in Whack Museum.
That's a fact, man.
By the way, this episode has actually been sponsored by Whack Museum.
That's a fact.
So,
man. Shout out to the good brothers.
Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to Whack Museum. You know. But let's get into the album, man.
Oh, yeah,
you know, Jimmy released.
You want to start off with Jimmy?
Yeah, let's start with Jimmy. Why not? You know, go into Jimmy. We ain't heard from Jimmy since like what? A good Jimmy album anyway, since like 2006.
Oh, nah, you bugged. Nah, you bugged. He just released some shit last year. I think it was early last year.
I think Jimmy chasing his past, bro.
Nah, Wasted Talent.
I feel like
some shit like that. Wasted Talent was fire.
My man Jimmy chasing his past, man.
What you mean?
Diary of the Diary of the Summer. I think that was it. Back in like 2004. When he had the song Harlem and everything, was one of the hit records off of it. Let me get my facts straight real quick.
What is that, Hustler's Poem?
Hustler's Poem is one of them too.
That's what it was?
No, I think Hustler's Poem is right after that. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, my service is awful right now. But, nah, it definitely was a good album. He released this album. This album was really good. I was actually
Why do you think he's chasing his past, though? I'm confused.
Because I feel like Jimmy ain't had a hit in so many years, bro. We just don't want to hear from him anymore.
That's not. You don't want to hear from him.
You don't want to hear from him more. The popular opinion don't want to hear from him more.
That's not true. That's not true. I don't think Jimmy was ever that mainstream star that people tried to make him seem out to be. They just had a movement that was just so crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think he was ever that mainstream star. I don't think he ever jumped out there and sold 1 million the first week.
Oh hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Probably not even 100 the first week. You get me? Like Jimmy, he's not that type of artist. You get me? He's gonna feed you that good street music, that good music you want to ride out to. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna lie, like that. I'm not gonna go as far as saying this is one of my favorite Jimmy albums. It's a really good album. I ain't gonna lie. That boy got back with the Heat Makers. making some classic shit. I thought I was back.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, I thought I was the only one that felt that.
You know what I'm saying? With the True Religion.
I swear to God.
From the Skull Gang necklace.
What you say? I swear to God. That's what I was
with the Ed Hardy. Remember the Ed Hardy?
Yo,
with the
big ass word, bro.
Come on, bro.
It's crazy.
Stop playing.
Oh, so let me correct that. The album I'm talking about was 2005, The Diary of a Summer. I thought that was one of his best albums.
Yeah.
And of course, On My Way to Church. But let's get back to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like this album definitely gave me that feeling too. It felt like I definitely had a Skull Gang, although I think that was Joel Santana's brand. I mean his crew, Skull Gang.
Nah, they had some Bird Gang shit. Like they was all.
I think Bird Gang was Jimmy.
Yeah, but that was they wore the Skull Gang belts and all. Like that was their shit. It was rocking out.
I'm gonna complain. They had the rawest fucking like time. They had the dirtiest time in like rap history. Shit was crazy, bro. I mean, well, I feel like they had a big wave. I think different waves. Like
it was the first niggas up on that fashion shit that everybody wanted.
Yeah,
to
it was
like,
nasty. That's what I mean. Because you think about like they had waves. You had like remember when like Rockefeller came up? After Rockefeller, it was like the G Unit. But I think they kind of blurred that Dipset movement. That Dipset movement.
But they was a part of it. They was a part of Rock Umbrella. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They was a part of Rock Umbrella. You know what I'm saying? But however that split up, you get what I'm saying? Dame, Jay, niggas took total sides, whatever the case may be.
But it's kind of crazy how Jay-Z ties into so much shit.
Yeah. It's
kind of crazy how that man ties into so much business that happened in his music industry. That shit is amazing.
Like even all the way down to Virgil. Like Virgil, Jerry Lorenzo, like they all part of that, you know, that Rock Umbrella or had something to do with the Rock Umbrella. But no, I think it's a really good album from Jimmy. I'm like, yo, like just reflecting off of the time, like, damn, like, the samples, it took me back. I think niggas are back on samples now. Yeah. And I think he did it extremely well. I don't know who produced this album entirely. The Heatmakers. Yo, they did so good, and I think they kind of channeled Jimmy's style. Yeah, they enhanced it too. But they the ones that produced that stuff. Yeah. So when you go back and look at the old shit that Dipset and Jimmy and them was doing, that was the Heatmakers. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the Heatmakers. This album was impressive. He just took it back to the roots. I like when one person just lock in with some producers and just make a great album. I like that. You know what I'm saying? That was hard. And I think for the first time I actually listened, and I actually listened from a different ear. And like this dude Jimmy really tells a story on every single track. And then he's spitting though. Exactly. But he's spitting. He's so intricate in like how he's spitting, and he's telling the story, and it's just like he's good at storytelling, dude. Really? Like he's really good at storytelling and painting a picture for you. Like I said, I felt like I was sitting in the car with him every time he was spitting these rhymes. And the crazy part is like he wasn't even a rapper. No, he's a talker. He talk over tracks, bro. Yeah, but I'm talking about a part of that, like with that crew. Like he was. Yeah, he had to grow into. Yeah. He was the nigga that wanted to fight. He's fighting everybody. He was like a bodyguard. You get what I'm saying? In the sense, I remember he used to hang in Lil Bricks. Yeah. Also remember niggas chasing out of Lil Bricks. You get what I'm saying? Like it's kind of funny. He's such a big artist, but he's so local. It's like he's like you can touch him. Yeah. It's like back in 2000, if I'm not mistaken, about 2005, 2006. My brother ended up in a club with him, and he threw up my brother boots and gave him $150 right then and there. And told him about boots. Yeah, brought his boots off because he threw up on his boots. That's crazy. Like Jimmy threw up on his boots. His boots. All right, cool. I was about to say. I said, nah, that nigga didn't buy boots off niggas in the club. He a nasty man, bro. Nasty man, bro. Like how you buying tall cans off niggas in the
big
club?
Big facts, and they definitely were tall cans. That's the crazy part.
Bro, that's crazy.
But this definitely solid album for this man. Yo, I'm
so happy for Jimmy, bro. I'm so happy for him. Nigga that got in the gym with Indio Hot, got bigger, got swole.
Shout out to Indio Hot, man.
Shutting off of them roids.
All the no days off boys. Hey, brother. That's
you feel what I'm saying?
That's state of
nigga got back in the studio making some fire shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy for him, bro.
I feel like people slept on him for a while. Like people just stopped believing in Jimmy. Like no one cared too much for Jimmy. Jimmy on social media crying, niggas laughing at my man.
I don't believe that though. I don't know where you getting that from, bro.
Where I'm getting it from?
I don't know where you getting that from.
I'm getting that shit from.
Jimmy is beloved, bro.
Nah, I just feel like, don't get me wrong, he's loved, and I just feel like people just started to overlook him. Like he just disappeared for a while. I think like a few of tapes.
He's been consistent putting out music though.
We on a Night. That was like I don't know if it's an EP or an album that he dropped. I wasn't a fan of 2014. And I know back in 2018 they dropped Diplomat Ties. I think that was when Cam came back together.
Up, yeah.
And I was actually happy about that too, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually happy when they broke up and they started going their own ways. I was kind of disappointed because they started shitting on each other. You get me? Like my boy Cameron didn't care about nobody. He got real reckless. He got real reckless with people, just talking down on people. And I actually didn't like that because I felt like they were so much stronger together, man. And like everybody should win. Everything just started falling apart.
Jimmy got. I mean, what's his name? Cam got some classic verses on this album too.
Yeah, it sounded like straight 2005 Cam.
Them niggas, they was spitting. I'm gonna go on the limb. I think Jimmy the best rapper out of the crew right now, to date.
Right now?
Right now.
Well,
to date, he the best rapper out of the crew.
I still think it fall in the same order because I think Joel Santana still putting out consistent stuff. Even that album that he a while back. Let
you
me get
think
the factual.
Jimmy was asleep, but in Joel's wasn't? You bugging, brother. You were bugging, brother.
My man Joel Santana was definitely putting out work.
Definitely wasn't. Definitely
My man Joel Santana putting
nigga
out
ain't
work.
dropped an album since 2003.
No, 2013. 2013. He dropped down Guys Willing.
Never heard of it.
Guys Willing.
Never heard of it.
He dropped that joint. I actually liked that joint.
Never
I only liked about 2 tracks off of it, but I was like, all right, cool. My man back moving because I was a big fan of him.
Right, but he's not a better rapper. I'm talking about to date. He's not a better rapper than Jimmy.
I still think it falls in the same category like I used to rate him back in the day.
So how you used to rate him?
I used to rate Joel's, Jimmy, and then I used to rate Cam.
You're bugging. I got back then. I think back then.
But I was in it with a different ear too back then too.
But I think back then it was Cam, Joel's, then Jim. Mm-hmm. Now that shit been switched. It's Jim, Cam, and then Joel's. I heard some shit. The shit that they released off of the Dipset album, bro. You could have threw his shit in the trash.
You could have threw that whole shit in the trash. I ain't catch nothing.
Nah, I'm talking about Joel's verse though. You could have thrown him in the trash. You could barely hear him talk. The dentures are falling out like.
Nah, chill.
Nah, but we're talking. You can barely hear him talk. Bro, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest though, bro. Like, you know, shout out to Joel's. You know what I'm saying? He's doing time right now, but
I'm about to say my man definitely just got chased through a hole.
Nah, shout out to him. Though, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, shit crazy, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think what's the name the best artist, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah, Jimmy definitely doing this thing though, right now. He's doing this thing. I like this run he's going on right now.
It was another album that came out. And we apologize if we're doing some updates on these albums.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I think Skepta came out too?
Skepta came out.
Word. Yeah. Skepta
Fire album.
Skepta
Fire album. Let's just get into it, man. Let's just get into it.
Yeah.
Let's just get into the album is called Ignorance is Bliss.
Mm-hmm.
First track on the album was Bullet from a Gun. Bro, I think that song put me in. He just started spitting off the back. Mm-hmm. He just started going in like his the hooks, the verse, everything was just nasty. I liked everything he did on that track.
The first song I really couldn't like. I'm not used to hearing like a dope Skepta. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not used to hearing that type of. I'm used to hearing that grimy shit. I mean, him's grime. I mean, he is a grime artist. For those who don't know, Skepta's a grime artist from the UK. But I'm used to hearing like some grimy, some nasty shit. But the first track, he was talking about like just growth and him having a kid and just baby mama drama and all this shit. I wasn't used to hearing that. He threw me for a loop the first time. I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And when he got back to that second track, I'm like, okay, you feel me? With whoever the nigga that sound like Cardi, whoever that nigga is, like he put me. I'm like, yo,
Neef
okay.
Neef Smalls,
whatever that nigga spitting, boy. I'm like, God damn.
That nigga came on sounding like Cardi.
Word, I thought Cardi. I'm like, yo, I thought you going by alias now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? But that second track was hard. I'm like, oh damn. Then after that, you follow me up with Key. Come on, bro. You gonna put Key on the track? On a major album, bro? These niggas, yo.
I'm listening to this album and I'm like, yo, why is this shit meshing so well? Mm-hmm. And it's like people I don't know and I'm listening and I'm like, yo, do I really like? These dudes sound so familiar. Mm-hmm. I think these dudes like you said, with the dude Neef Smalls, excuse me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but
we gonna fuck you up.
We're big I gotta check in when I get over there for sure now. But these people sound so familiar. It's not like I heard these people before. Mm-hmm. So it sounded so natural. Sometimes you hear a track and you don't know the person. You're like, who is this? Mm-hmm. But it sounded like these dudes are really familiar. So it came off really good. I actually liked it, that track.
Nah, that shit was definitely fire.
And then I think we followed up with No Sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely with you on that.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest though. I think this now that I'm gonna sound like I'm saying it again.
Okay.
I think this is one of Skepta's probably best projects. It was cohesive. Everything made sense. You know what I'm saying? The beats, he's doing all the shit himself.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler ain't the only nigga out there doing it. You know what I'm saying? But nah, he's doing the beats himself. He's getting the help, of course, from other people or whatever. But he just got this particular sound, bro. That just, you know what I'm saying? Like this particular sound is just beautiful, bro. Like you hear the bass and the synths come in, and he just spitting that shit over the track, sounding so proper, so ignorant, but just sounding so proper. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so funny hearing niggas from the UK curse or just talk. Bro.
I'm about to say in general. I'm about to say whole language just talk.
It's just so funny,
everything.
Bro.
It's just like a weird mix.
It just sounds so posh, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like it just sounds so beautiful. I'm just sitting there listening to this nigga.
I was disgusted listening to it at first. Bro, his voice.
I'm sitting there listening to this nigga spit Pusha T raps in Queen Elizabeth voice.
What's that?
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit sounded amazing, bro.
I'm sorry, but you don't look how he's like how he sound. Like you see a picture of Skepta, you will swear that he's an American dude until you start talking. Like, what the fuck?
That nigga Skepta, bro. Grimy nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Into his fashion shit too.
Oh yeah, for
into
sure.
Into his fashion shit. So he's definitely into his bag with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think overall, like I said, when I first got into him, the hardest part for me was just getting into his voice. Like just really understanding like how they rap.
Mm-hmm.
And the way they do it, the way they deliver their bars and stuff like that, and the way they like, I wouldn't say draw words out, but like the way they put emphasis on certain things.
But it's probably usually the beats though. You know how like the beats they got that
like a little up tempo,
double time beats. Yeah, shit super up tempo. It's kind of hard for for the what is it, the Eastern civilization.
I should have been slower,
but yeah, a little bit slower. Yeah, a tad bit slower. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, them niggas can spit. Skepta. Who else you got? What's the other nigga name? What's the other nigga name? Stormzy.
I'm about to say Stormzy. Stormzy is definitely one of them.
Like them niggas spit, bro. Them niggas, they definitely be spitting.
And they also a part of his crew, right?
Nah.
They're not a part of his crew?
Nope. They got their own shit going on.
What's the name of Skepta crew again?
What's
Sweatsuit Gang or something like that?
Nah, them niggas. What's the name of them? Damn, son.
Let's fact check that.
What's the name of his crew? His crew is called. Damn. I forget the name of it, but I forget the name. I forget the name. This shit is what's the name though? It's Boy Better Know.
Yep. Boy Better Know.
Boy Better Know.
Boy Better Know, an English grime collection of and a record label. So they got their own record label.
That's a shit. Yeah.
So shout out to them, man. Shout out
to his brother too, Jamie. For real. Them niggas put in work, bro. Niggas put in some fucking work.
Another track, to go to that, going out to the next track, we got What Do You Mean? That track automatically felt like a 50 Cent track, bro.
Yeah,
I felt as a 50 Cent track, and it sounded like Nate Dogg was on the hook.
I ain't gonna fuck with it like that.
I actually liked it after a while. After probably like the sixth listen, I felt I listened to a G Unit track, bro. I felt really good about it. I felt good about that track.
Nah, I ain't fuck with
Nate Dogg, 50 Cent right there. That's what that sounded like. Beat was beautiful.
Nah,
so beautiful.
I ain't fuck with that shit at all. I mean, my favorite track probably the track with him and what the fuck is that kid name from Africa?
You have excuse me, I can't even pronounce that. Be Live.
Nah, it's In the Light. Something in the Light. Something in the Light.
Glow in the Dark.
Glow in the Dark.
You got Wizkid.
Shit was fire. One of the best songs up there. I think the best song up there. Just that whole mesh. Like you'd think like Skepta, like a UK artist and then like an African artist.
It
coming together.
It would be a little awkward.
Yeah, but Skepta, he's African, Nigerian man. You get him to strong Nigerian man. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
pause.
Yeah.
We don't know that man personally.
Nah, I don't.
My man knows something I don't know.
Nah, look at the jaw on that man. You know he's strong. You get what I'm saying? But nah, but that track was. That track was fire, bro.
So, what do you think the highlight of this album was? What track was your highlight?
I think probably the first track. The first track sums up everything. What he was talking about. You get what I'm saying? So, probably the first track sums up everything. But I think the highlight to me probably was the Wizkid song.
Yeah, Glow in the Dark.
Yeah, as far as like production and just the complete song, I think that shit was like the best. To be honest with you.
Honestly, I couldn't pick. I couldn't pick a specific song. After probably about like the fifth listen, I just felt like everything went so well in this album together. Like the first two times, I felt like once you got to the bottom of the album, things started to die out a little bit. But when you hear it again and again and again, everything fits so well.
Yeah.
Like everything fits so well in it, and I couldn't
But that's the
really
beauty.
pick.
But even back to that Jimmy album, that's the beauty of when you got one person producing your shit, and when you're in charge of a collection of work, you get to do shit how you want to do it, and everything sounds cohesive. But when you pulling pieces from different sections, i.e. DJ Khaled, shit don't sound as good. You get what I'm saying?
DJ Khaled.
Yeah, I mean all the songs up there sound good, but shit just not. But I know we're gonna talk about that nigga later on.
It don't give you that storytelling effect.
Yeah.
It's just like you get here and here and here. I just felt like it just went so well together. Like I said, the first two times I listened to it, nah, it died at the end. After about the fifth time, I'm like, yo, this shit syncs so well.
I ain't no Tiger and Mustard went so well together. Bro. That nigga Tiger and Mustard sound better than YG and Mustard.
Yeah.
They could have kept that YG album, just gave me that Tiger shit. Tiger had about 13 slappers on that album, bro. Slappers.
I was listening to it and I felt like it was the old Tiger.
Nigga.
Better. It was like the mature, because I feel like Tiger always been putting out dope music, but I felt now it was like, because I felt like Tiger was on the, like, literally, it's time for me to like put my stamp on this shit. I feel like because he came up under Wayne, so everybody expected so much.
Nah, I don't know. You bugging. Tiger had his own way before Wayne, bro. Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that.
Before Wayne.
Hell, Lama the Coconut. Come on, bro. You bugging.
I ain't here.
Don't do that, bro.
I ain't here.
You tripping.
My nigga.
You were tripping, bro.
I'm gonna come clean. If I ain't here, that shit ain't mean nothing.
If you want to have a real conversation, if anything, I think him signing to Lil Wayne stifled his career.
I believe so.
To be honest,
I'm 100% yeah. I believe it.
He didn't come up underneath Wayne. I don't hear nothing he took.
Nobody came up underneath Wayne except for Drake and Nicki.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think they came up. I think they came up on the side of Wayne. I think when you follow like Lil Wayne's
footsteps, you said Tiger came up under Wayne. I don't think I completely disagree with that.
But what I'm saying is he came up under Wayne, so it's like he didn't get that shot. So now he moved to the side and he time to put a stamp on his
his cousin was
his game.
His cousin was Travis. His nigga named Travis from Gym Class Heroes.
What that mean?
It was hard.
That don't mean nothing.
Come on, bro, you bugging.
That don't mean nothing.
Them niggas had the streets at one point. I wouldn't say the streets, but them niggas said they
was making hits. What album?
They was making hits. You know what I'm saying? They was making hits, but
now, don't get me wrong. That's no diss to Tiger. That was no subbar to Tiger. I just think that this album right here was like a stamp. It was like, yo, y'all niggas think it's over with just because I don't fuck with like Cash Money no more. Like, y'all niggas tend to forget who I'm in.
But I never thought that because I don't think they helped him at all. Like, it's no Cash Money influence in none of his music. So
I agree.
Like, you know, it's not like when you think of a Big Sean. Like, you got many people that's a part of the good music camp. Like, No Ideas affiliated. We had a couple other people, producers, like Kanye West helped produce and shit like that. So, help mentor the sound. You know what I'm saying? He signed Big Sean when he was young. So you got niggas coming up like that. I can actually say, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? He came up under the, the good music umbrella. But
yeah.
Tiger, hell no. Fuck no. Tiger had hits before he signed with Young Money. You get what I'm saying? But it was a really good album. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was a really. Let me not say really good album. It was a really good album for Tiger.
Yeah,
he had a bunch of club shit up there. After a while, it got redundant. I'm like, let me turn this shit off. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, I'm listening to it around the.
That's what he always done.
Huh?
I mean, that's what he always done though. He give you those club bangers.
I know, but
because that's where majority of his money comes from.
It was too much. It was too much. I'm like,
but that's the usual.
I gotta go buy me a feminist shirt. So much toxic masculinity on that motherfucker. Every different track, he fucking a different bitch.
Now I'm gonna come clean.
Like, yo,
I felt like when
come on.
He had the track. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was track 2 or 3 when he was talking about he the light skinned Lil Wayne.
Yo, bro,
I'm like,
this nigga talk about smashing so many different women and what he doing to women and she knows she coming home with him and he gonna make her come home. I'm like, yo, what is this, a rape track? Like, what am I listening to?
Is that a rape track?
Like, fuck.
My man being interrogated or something. Like,
when did Bill Cosby start rapping? Like, this nigga bugging. Like, Bill Cosby the ghostwriter. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro. 30 mentioned roofies and shit. I'm like, yo, come on, this dude bugging, bro. Like, come on, bro. Then after that, I had to follow it up with Future, who released another good album, but it's still toxic masculinity, bro. Still toxic shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like him fucking like all types of fucking on different bitches. Like bro.
Well, I think
like,
now because it's really nothing else to talk about now.
Nah, but he was actually you listened to the album?
I listened to 3 tracks.
Oh come on, bro.
I listened to 3 tracks.
So I listened to the full album. I listened to it a couple times, and it's like a cry for help, pretty much.
But I think he's been low key going towards that because he even talked about like not doing drugs for the last couple of I would say roughly about 2 years now.
When the last album he put out, he said that he stopped doing.
Yeah, he stopped doing it.
But he was afraid that people was gonna look at his music and just a different type of way.
Exactly.
Like, that's a clown. You're a clown nigga for that one. For one. You know what I'm saying? You got all these young niggas that strung out. Half of these niggas out.
Strung out because of him.
I can't even say Wayne. You know what I'm saying? You know how niggas used to say Wayne and shit? Because a lot of these niggas doing, Wayne and stuff because of Wayne.
But I think Wayne started the industry shit.
I can't even say that because...
It started in Texas first, actually.
Yeah, I know, but, the influence and shit. Yeah, Wayne had a lot of influence on them niggas, but these are young niggas now. And they only listen to Future. You asking who their top 5 artists or who their favorite artists, niggas might say Future or Drake. And these niggas are heavily influenced by Future, and all you rap about is just drugs and shit like that. And you're not even on that type of shit no more.
At all.
But you still polluting these young niggas' minds. Are you scared to speak up about that shit? And sad part about it, bro, he make really good music, bro. Make really good music. Really good music, bro. Especially when they get into the singing shit.
He got some of the best producers on his shit.
Yeah, but even him, he's a great song. If you look at his song, he's a great songwriter, bro. He's a great songwriter. Like, his shit is like, he's really good at writing songs, bro. Really good at writing songs. I ain't saying he's lyrically on a Joey Badass level, but he can write songs, bro. He can really write some songs, and that was a good album too. But it's like a cry for help. But then other niggas feel like, yo, he's probably feeding into like he's probably using this shit to try to just make money off of niggas. Like he really ain't living that life. You know what I'm saying?
He's not.
And he's just trying to make. I mean.
I feel like all my son do is shop and be in the studio. I feel like he's this generation Lil Wayne. No. I'm not saying, look, brother, I ain't pocket watching. I ain't know what that man putting his mans into. All I'm saying is, I just feel like he be in the studio half the time. You get me spend his money on clothes, he get fly. And I actually shout out to him too, because I hear he only wear his clothes one time, and once he wear it, he take it to the hood and give it out to everybody in the hood. He said you go to his hood, you can find everybody in Givenchy. That's how it works. Everybody in something.
You paying any rent?
I doubt it.
I doubt it. Give him $1,000 pair of jeans for him. You can pay you get what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. These niggas bugged. Then when Nipsey died, he was like, put me up there with him, and
he
I
said
do a lot for my hood. Yeah.
That nigga need to be nah.
That's what I'm like, yo, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like these niggas' priorities are just crazy, but
you can't be in the same conversation as that man.
Bro, he released a really good album, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Shit was really good. Like
I would have to give another listen, Future.
Yeah, it was really good.
I'm a harsh critic on Future, man.
I'm sure he don't give a fuck anyway. Like that's just the type of nigga he is.
What
You know
we saying?
Like, he just it was really good though. It was really good. A lot of good music.
Yeah, shout out to him.
I'm kind of let's have a talk about DJ Khaled. Cause I know that's your man's.
Who?
You. Khaled's your man's. Khaled's your man's, bro. You got up here last podcast. You spoke on how you feel like I asked you too. I was like, yeah, you think Khaled a vulture? Like you think he a culture vulture? Or he's trying to appropriate, that Jamaican culture? Like you think he's like, nah, I think he really fuck with these people, this and that.
Nah, as far as Jamaican.
Yeah, so but he said the bless up shit. I'm like, you really think he's on that? He's like, yeah, every time you see him, he's doing that. I said, yeah, but every time you see him, what about after the cameras when you what's his name? So, fast forward to now, he was in a car, for those that don't know, you got a clip of it?
I gotta say this too. I make albums so people can play it and you actually hear it. Driving your car, you hear another car playing it. Go to the barbershop, you hear them playing it. Turn the radio on and you hear them playing it. It's playing everywhere. It's called great music. It's called albums that you actually hear the songs. Not no mysterious shit and you never hear it. On your dome.
Hey man, cause Tyler beat you out, bro.
My nigga. So I'm going to limb and say I told niggas before that like Tyler have a cult like following, and I say that like because I think we associate cult with like such a negative thing, right? Y'all niggas not remember that Tyler made $1 million off socks. Niggas had dress pants on with I Future donut socks on. Mm-hmm. You get me? Like niggas tend to forget that. Like this nigga put in the footwork for that.
I still wear the dress pants with the tube socks.
You get me? Often. My nigga, like, yo, he transcend. Dude out here with a suit on and socks, white socks.
But even then though, like, you know, back to the music, like, nigga produced everything on his album.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He arranged every song, wrote every song. You know,
sir.
making good music. You know,
And he's showing growth in his shit too.
And back to my point though, Khaled want to make it sound like he's all this. To me, from what I seen, from the clip I seen, you want to make it sound like you this positive type of nigga. Like I told you before, it's what they put out to the world, bro. Nigga, ain't come on, bro. You talking about another man, another black or brown man, bro. You know what I'm saying? You mad about some music shit because you ain't coming number one. You know what I'm saying? You mad about some music shit. You salty, you hate it. Yeah. But you come across as like, you know, peace and positivity and love. You faking, bro. You ain't know that type of shit. You faking.
That's
These
true.
niggas
That's
get
just
clowns, bro.
exposed.
These niggas they get exposed every day. Then you delete the video. Then you say, oh, you wasn't talking about Tyler. You was talking about the record label. Fuck the record label got to do it, you know, mysterious shit. Like, come on, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro.
That doesn't make sense.
Nigga, Tyler posted up there, I guess, selling out the garden in a couple of minutes is mysterious shit, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. These are actually, even though if you don't hear Tyler music, this shit don't get played on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
This shit being bumped.
This shit is being bumped, bro. It's being streamed.
This shit being bumped.
Go to the concerts, bro.
I would say, I'm gonna come clean, bro. Like, I've been bumping that album since it came out.
Niggas get their shit broke at the concert. You get what I'm saying? Like,
that mosh pit is probably one of the worst mosh pits ever.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas get their shit broke at the concert. Niggas think
Travis Scott concerts are rough. Go to a Tyler concert.
I remember, I thought Tyler was the first nigga to start that. They introduced me to that. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro.
I guess I still think they got one of the craziest fan bases.
It's crazy, bro.
I think they got the craziest fan base. Man, shout out to Tyler and them. They doing their fucking thing, man. Like, everything they doing is super positive. You get me? They not looking for handouts at all. They going out there and getting it. And they doing their own music. Thing is, like, they wasn't able to get beats from DJ Khaled and them.
Yeah.
Them niggas kind of shitted on them. I'm not saying Khaled himself shitted on them, but the industry didn't.
Yeah, for sure.
The whole industry didn't want to let them in. So niggas started creating their own. The niggas took something and, you know, the skateboard community and came over to the studio and started to make music and then blended the skateboard with the music and then created socks.
Yo, but Tyler's a really Tyler
he's a good businessman.
Nigga play fuck businessman. This nigga play about 3 different instruments, bro.
Keyboard.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga play about 3 different instruments,
his keyboard
bro.
is nasty.
A real musician. Nigga play the piano like a real musician, bro. A real musician. How do you hate on niggas like that?
You can't.
How do you hate DJ Khaled? Used to carry the crates. He should respect craftsmanship, bro. You should respect craftsmanship, bro.
Niggas
you should know real talent when you see it. What the fuck is you talking about, bro? Like, yo.
And it's funny because you made a point last podcast, and you stated that no, not last podcast. I think the podcast before last, and you made a statement that said, you know, he's not respected. Like, you won't see him on a DJ Khaled album or nothing like that.
Won't.
But now you see why, because niggas hate.
Yeah.
Niggas hating, bro. When you see somebody that's that big, that small, but that big at the same time, like, you're fucking terrified of those type of people. I'm sorry, but when I hear a Khaled album, I know for a fact I'm going to hear Lil Wayne, I'm going to hear Chris Brown, I'm going to hear Justin Bieber and Big Sean. And that's exactly what I got every year. Every year when he drop an album, he give me the same thing. I'm tired of it. I don't want to keep hearing this same rhetorical junk. I just don't want to continue to hear it. It's over with. It's over with, bro. Give me something more. And the worst part about it is, he's not even producing the tracks. He's the middleman, bro. He's literally making a phone call. Hey, bro, he's doing the track. That's it. He's not composing the files. He ain't doing nothing but sitting in the studio talking about. I'm not gonna say this line because I ain't about to get sued.
That nigga the promoter.
Exactly.
The club promoter.
The junkie promoter.
Come on,
that's it, bro. He's not doing much of anything. He just sitting in the studio. So until you start to produce your album, until you start to write some lyrics,
but let's be honest though. Let's be honest. That takes talent. To get a bunch, he's getting random niggas. To get a bunch of random niggas on the track and it sounds good. For instance, that last album, what is it, Loyal? Yeah, J Balvin, Meek Mill. I would never put J Balvin and Meek Mill together. Never, not in a million years, bro. J Balvin, Meek Mill, and Jeremiah. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And that shit sounds so beautiful. So I gotta give him credit. That's a talent, bro. To do something like that, that's a talent.
But then it also comes from the producer too. To able to sync things like that. You get me? Like
I think to pick the talent to go up there. We had, bro, We had Drake and Future. That was Drake and Future, both blockbuster names.
Yeah.
That was the worst piece of shit I've ever heard in my life, bro.
I think I'm
What
like 2 tracks off of it.
What a Time to Be Alive. That was the worst thing I've heard in my life, bro. And these are two big names. You would think they would go well together. Another person, Big Sean and Jhené Aiko. You would think they go well. They both make good music on their own. You would think they go well.
Yeah,
It's the worst piece of shit I've heard in my life. You know what I'm saying? So it's some type of talent that goes into that. It's some type of talent that goes into that. Sequencing and all the other shit. A lot of niggas' albums are trash because of sequencing.
Yeah.
Because you ain't got the right sequence into it. You know what I'm saying? But I think DJ Khaled need to cut that bullshit out, bro. Like, come on, bro. And then gonna try to double down on it saying that you wasn't talking. Come on, bro. We know this.
I said you can't be for the people, but then the people started to win. Then you start to shit on people. Like, nah, brother, relax.
How you of the people? Yeah, how you of the people and then shit on niggas, bro?
That
don't make sense, bro. Like, that's why I don't believe half of the shit these niggas say, bro.
Niggas just be talking.
Half of the shit these niggas say, bro.
They
these
just
niggas
talk.
Be all cap.
Like I said, yo, and then I think mainly because his buzz is dying down, bro. His buzz is dying down more and more every day. More and more every day. Nobody cares. Once Snapchat died, his whole career died.
Nah, but if you go to this page, bro, he's still getting like 1 million views, like 3 million views on the video. Still getting 1 million likes on the video. So I don't think it died down. I just think he never sold that many anyway. Like, he never came out of the gate. If you go back and look at his sales, bro. If you go back and look at the sales, he never jumped out and sold 1 million records the first week. Even with all the big artists that he had in his album. He just never did that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's nothing new. Why you expect something different this time? Like, this is good though. Like, but then again, the nigga shot a video for every song up there. That shit is costly. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay the label back for that.
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga done got all these artists up there. I'm sure these niggas ain't doing it for free. You got to pay niggas for that.
It's not beneficial anymore.
So I see why.
And that's why I think, in a way, and I don't want to put negativity out there, but I feel like that's why he kind of led with the Nipsey thing.
But it was supposed to be the single, but they stopped it. It was supposed to be the single that they put out. That's what he didn't put no singles out. He didn't put no singles out at all. I think that was gonna be the single, but they stopped it because of the death of Nipsey. Which is, I'm not going to get into that, but they stopped. I'm not going to speak about it up here, but they sit on. They stopped it because of the death of Nipsey and all of the stuff like that. They wanted to get it clear and they wanted to do the right thing by it. So yeah,
yeah, that's that.
But
you know what I mean? But yeah, I just felt like that was, for me personally, it was just tasteless. For him to come out there and just even jump out the water and say that. To even say anything, bro. It is what it is. You lost the battle. The realization is that this is the rap industry. It's about competition, bro.
In 2 different lanes, bro. That's the crazy part about it. Y'all in completely different lanes.
Completely.
Like, you can dominate the radio. This nigga not looking forward to no radio.
He not trying to do that.
And that's all about the focus, though. He focused on this core. Like, you releasing the sneaker, you releasing merchandise, and you releasing the album. You know what I'm saying? And you got some dope shit to go with this. You feel what I'm saying? And you're going back to UK where you haven't been in a couple years because you was banned from there. It's a lot of shit that's structured into that. And DJ Khaled just cared about radio.
Yep, that's it.
Like, it's a lot of shit that's bigger than the radio, bro.
Every track is reaching for the radio.
For the radio.
Every single track. And if it don't stick, now you a little tight.
Yo, the crazy part is, though, these niggas, like, and I know why these niggas get mad. These niggas ain't, Tyler and these niggas not even going to radio stations.
They're not trying to, bro. They don't do interviews, bro.
It's weird, bro. These niggas are not even going, bro.
Could you imagine what they email inbox look like?
Bro, it's probably ridiculous.
Niggas pulling for interviews.
Unread.
Niggas pulling for interviews. I know it's like crazy right now. It's crazy.
And to what's that? Yo, Tyler did have the better album.
He did.
Let's be honest.
He did.
He had the better album overall.
100%.
He had the better album. And usually the sales don't match how great the album was, but in this case
it really did.
In this case it did, It
really did. Shout out to Tyler, man. Shout out to Tyler for the dope album. I know we talked about it already, but once again, it just keep growing on me and it just keep better and better and better as I listen to it.
I'm gonna go. I gotta say the apology, bro. I'm gonna come up here and apologize, bro.
You're apologizing too.
I'm gonna apologize to the Beast Coast niggas, man. I ain't gonna
Please
lie.
do.
I'm gonna apologize to the Beast Coast niggas. The album that they put out. They doing some good rapping up there. I like what they was heading for, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I'll take the thank you,
bro. You know what I'm
saying?
I'll take it. It was nothing what I expected, but I gotta appreciate for what it was.
Once you listen to it from a different ear.
But it's kind of hard for me to listen to these backpack niggas that really good at rapping, that's really good at making songs, and that really stand for something. That got content. It's hard for me to listen to them with that type of air. But you know, they really made some good songs, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like, so I want to step in and apologize. Also, Joey got some new shit coming too.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that.
He was previewing. I sent y'all a clip. He was previewing some shit. Joey coming, bro. Joey coming.
He got
that shit kind of made me. I felt good about it, and I think they all coming though. To be honest.
No, they are.
So I think that was just like a stepping stone what they wanted to do because everybody coming. I heard Flatbush got some shit coming.
But the thing is,
Underachievers got some shit coming.
Flatbush, I'm actually ready for that because they had their last project that they came out with, Odyssey. And that shit was dope as hell. It was like the darkest songs I ever heard in my life. That was crafted so beautifully. You get like this, you know. It's a song called "I Am Ascending," you know. And I'm like, I don't listen to it because it's like it's so dark, but it's so beautifully dark. You get me? And I'm gonna come clean. I want to apologize too.
Well, they had the last album, bro, Vacation in Hell.
Oh yeah. The last one. But Odyssey was the time before that.
That shit, that was one of the greatest albums though. And the fact that these niggas still doing it independently, bro, is ridiculous, bro.
All them boys.
And
all them boys.
Bro, they merch is fire, bro.
Oh yeah. I don't know who designed. Whoever designed their merch, if it's them, my nigga, shout out to y'all. But whoever designed their merch, y'all niggas doing it. Y'all doing it.
I think they doing
do
that
shit.
I think they doing that shit. Or you shout out to the underachievers. I know last time we ain't shout them niggas out, we ain't know their names or whatever.
Yeah.
But one of the niggas' name I believe is Act the Savior, and the other nigga name is Issa Gold. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them niggas though, like for real, like them niggas is up there spitting. I'm like, yo, god damn, that's not they really up there spitting, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, when you gave it the rate, I'm like, what? Like what? Like you had to sit. Like I said, I think the way the album was structured, it was kind of all over the place. It was like he could jump on this track, but I still think that everybody held their own in it. Only person I think that kind of faded away, honestly, was actually Nick Caution, and there's no disrespect to him. I
think he stole the show.
I don't think so.
Nick got some shit. Nick got some shit, and he got some shit coming too.
I mean, he needs to. He need to drop some fire.
Right.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
And you got some shit.
I'm ready to hear that. But I do want to, since we are already ishing out apologies, I want to apologize to my man YG. I gave my boy, if I'm not mistaken, like a 4.5. If I'm not mistaken,
he deserved that.
I'm gonna go. I think a song that you mentioned, that you said that you liked it, I hate it. In the dark. I didn't appreciate that song as much until I watched the video. He released the video. It probably was one of the darkest videos, but I never thought YG could be so creative. I didn't know how good he was when it comes to visual.
2 socks with dress shoes is creative. You don't give a fuck how you
bro, the way he was dressing that up in it, bro, that's crazy. Yo, shout out to YG, man. My son's definitely fashionista now, bro. It's over.
For sure.
Shout out to him, bro.
They gotta get that nigga fashion over.
Who?
Fashion over. That nigga fashion over there, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, yo, he got a 400 collection right now in Zoomies. I tried to go cop, but I'm gonna come clean. The crew next to what I was trying to get, that shit was sold out. He dropped it 4 days ago. I went yesterday, bro. It was sold out.
That's these hype these niggas, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, I'm like, come on, bro. Only thing they had left was a in a dark shirt. And they had some demons on it, and I ain't walking with that on my back, brother. You get me? I try to walk with Jesus, bro. I said, nah, I'm trying to walk righteous. I can't have them in my crib, bro.
Keep listening to the Beast Coast, man. You get that.
But like I said, yo,
start lighting your sage and shit around the crib, yet?
What niggas?
Huh? Nah.
Nigga coming and got the little smoke clouds over top.
You fuck with the crystals yet, nah?
Yo, I'm on the crystals heavy, but actually I've been on the crystals before this little tape came out. There's a
Well, nah, they ain't talk about shit. They ain't talk about shit.
I'm about to say, yeah, they definitely not.
Nah,
but there's some rings I want to get into these crystals, and it's like different types of stones, and it rings, and it's a brand, and I would like to post a link to it. I don't know the name of it. I forgot the name of it, but I follow the brand on Instagram, and everything is handcrafted and it's black made. You get me, and they got different stone rings and stuff like that. So I want to get into it, man. Got the different one to get. I'm like a big, like I'm big on energy, you know. So, and I think stones play a big part in that too. You know, what you have around you plays a big part in that.
I think we keep it on energy. You want to talk about some bad energy? T.I. versus TMZ.
Let's go into it.
You want to speak about that?
Yeah, speak about it. What happened?
So I think we're gonna post a clip too. I think T.I. was speaking about he was speaking to TMZ, and there's some shit I had talked to you guys about way prior when I think you and Christina was practically about to fight over this, but you know, T.I. was saying, T.I. was saying how, you know, TMZ profits off of people's pain.
Yeah.
The same way how niggas feel about, you know, academics when he was doing that war in Chirac. You know, a lot of their homies was getting killed, but you know, what's name was still profiting off of it.
Academics.
Not giving a fuck about the culture
and just talking shit about it.
You know what I'm saying? So I think T.I. wanted to rant, and he was talking about TMZ and how they posted something ill about his sister and how his sister passed away.
Mm-hmm.
They went and dug up some shit. And they posted that because they had no headlines, I guess, for the day, so they wanted to dig up some old shit and, you know, put an autopsy out there and, you know, how she passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like he was saying, like, you can talk whatever about me. You can say whatever you want to say about me, but it's my family, bro. They don't, you get what I'm saying? They don't take shit the same way I take it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I built thick skin over the years because of this entertainment shit.
To do with this.
So I had no choice but to build thick skin. But my peoples that's not a part of this shit, they don't want nothing to do with this shit. Why y'all bringing them up? Why y'all bringing them into it? So I think he was calling for us to boycott, you know, TMZ, and I think TMZ later on released a statement, you know, pretty much like apologizing and shit like that. So how you feel about it? Like I was talking about, like back in my conversation before with Cardi B, she's like, you know, the black outlets make it comfortable for niggas like TMZ to post shit like that. Every time they posting a rapper, bro, it's always negative shit. I have not once seen them post something positive about a rapper. But every time you post about our culture, it's negative shit. So how can you get mad at niggas like that for posting negative shit when you got people in our own community, in our own culture, that's posting negative shit about us? You feel what I'm saying? I thought academics was cool with 6ix9ine. Every time 6ix9ine telling the niggas the academics posting on this page. You feel me? Like it's crazy. Like what type of it's weird, bro. Like what's your take on that? Like
Well, for me, I'm gonna go out to say, like, when it comes to just reporting on black anyway, it's always negative. In general, you know, and I think that's sad, and I think that's why we gotta hold our outlets to a higher standard. You know, we showed ourselves to a higher standard. You know, and I believe that when we have a platform, like the platform we have right here, we need to put our people up. You know, like, okay, yeah, let's talk about what's going on, but let's also talk about the good things. And that's why I'm happy we have something where we talk about black excellence on this podcast. You know, we clap to black excellence when we got graduations and things like that. So I think it's really it's about where your morals lie, you know? And I think, like I said, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. We need to be reporting on good shit at all times.
Yeah, but we talking about, like, we made it okay for other people to post bad shit about.
But I don't think that
TMZ wasn't posting on niggas back in, you know, 2000s, bro. Like it was all like, you know, Kim Kardashian and you know Paris Hilton and shit like that. Lindsay Lohan doing coke. Like they wasn't posting about, you get what I'm saying? Fuck TMZ doing following Jim Jones around, bro. Hoping they know he a hood nigga. Hoping he do something stupid, bro, so he can get some clips.
And I think that's what it is.
Like niggas will put themselves in harm's way, bro, just to try to get some content. Like you going to the projects with Jimmy. You going to low breaks with Jimmy. Just to get some footage, bro. Knowing that one of these niggas will shoot your fucking head off, bro.
But they don't care, they want the content.
That's ridiculous, bro.
I think what happened is like they found out that they can up their ratings by just following black people. They can up their ratings, and it's sad. It's sad to say, because whenever it's black, the ratings are fucking through the roof. Excuse my language, but still, you know, ignorance. Excuse me.
Whenever it's ignorance.
So whenever it's ignorance, the ratings are through the roof. So if you follow this, I won't say ignorant person, but if somebody trip and fall, and they okay, let's say when Kanye was walking, there was a clip back maybe 5 years back. Kanye was walking and hit his head on a sign, and literally put a gash on his head. But they only really reported the aftermath when he ran up to the camera and told niggas to move. Oh, Kanye angry. But you didn't talk about the fact that my son just walked into a damn sign. So yeah, they don't talk about that. They'll just rather show him running and engaging to somebody because that's gonna create more viewers. And now us, we don't have the foot patrol, I'm gonna say. So our people are not around to see exactly what's actually transpiring. So of course, most people is gonna run to TMZ to see what exactly transpired. Oh, Kanye was outraged. So you're gonna get clicks. You're gonna get clicks for it.
I don't think niggas run to TMZ. I think TMZ's got a bigger platform.
Yeah,
That's
true.
all it is.
True.
It's like you gotta think about it. It's like independent artists versus niggas that signed to a major. if you sign to a major, you got a wider reach than somebody that's independent, and they gotta pay for promotion to do it. They can't afford to do all that shit, but nigga that run TMZ rich, bro, OD rich. You know what I'm saying? And nigga Harvey, yo.
For sure. Like I said,
any nigga named Harvey is disgusting, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Harvey Weinstein. Let me not say his full name. Might get a ticket in the mail.
That nigga,
dirty individuals.
Any nigga named Harvey is nasty, bro. Nasty as hell.
You my man Steve?
Steve, all the niggas, bro, just nasty, bro. But
I just feel like now we gotta start holding people accountable. You know what I mean? Like end of the day, like if you ain't reporting on us the way we want you to be reporting on us, we don't visit your channels, we don't watch it. We like I said, boycott. We don't fuck with you. We just don't. And I feel like it got to be a collaborative effort, and they got to be consistent. And I mean, there has to be some type of consistency in it. So when that happens, like I said, you tap their pockets, and eventually, now I'm not saying it's going to affect them today, tomorrow, or next year, but along the lines, eventually they'll get the damn message.
And you got that coon nigga sitting. Harvey always got that coon
like
boy
that
sitting with the dreads. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I like
the
this.
dreads. Yeah, I agree. This is like.
But the worst part about it is, how your boy Harvey always sitting there. He always on a high chair. Your boy always in the cut. Look what's
little beard too while he talking. It's like, come on.
Yeah, like I was saying, right? He's like,
you agree
coon
with that, right?
boy.
Let it bash them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
Little coon boy. But
yeah,
man.
What the fuck is going on in the Dominican Republic though?
Man, what's not?
I kid you not. When we took a trip there, bro, last year, bro, that was like one of the best vacations niggas ever took. Just me and Shannon went out there, before the pre-kid
vacations.
Yo, it was beautiful. I mean, Shannon had the flu the whole trip. She was like sick the whole trip, but I still was enjoying myself, bro. It was probably one of the most beautiful places ever. Great experience, you get what I'm saying? We had a what do you call it? Of course, we stayed in a resort, but throughout the day we would leave. We had rented a car, but we would leave.
They were driving in a buggy.
Yeah, we was at the Grand Bahia, but we would leave. You know what I'm saying? We would leave the resort. Cause we want to live with the tourists. We want to do everything. Let me correct myself. We want to do everything the locals do, but we don't want to live with the locals. If that makes any sense. Cause shit is dangerous. Like we can't speak the language not well anyway. But we want to eat the same type of food they eat. We want to do different things.
You want to indulge into the lifestyle.
Yes, we want to actually experience it. I don't see how you can go to a resort. These niggas always
go to a different country. Go to a different country and you never experienced the whole.
You just chilling in the beach.
Place.
You could have done that in Jersey Shore. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah, you get like for real, bro. Niggas just only stay on the resort, bro. You're not living. You're not traveling. Like, how can you say you're not That's another thing too. Y'all niggas when y'all traveling, bro. Y'all just going to these certain places and just stay in the resort or just stay in the crew. Like, you're not living, bro. That's a waste of money too. So we driving through bro. We got so far into the town. It was in Cabrera, San Juan, like some other shit. We got so far deep into the town that the skin got darker, and the darker the skin got, the worse the economy got. Bro, we got so deep into the country that it was no more like the main transportation was like horses and donkeys and shit.
You got dirt roads and brick roads.
You see what I'm saying? Like horses and donkeys. We got the only car out there. And shit was getting dark. I'm like, we gotta go back, you know what I'm saying? But we had a great time. It was so good that we thought about getting dual citizenship. You know what I'm saying? But after it would just transpire, we still was planning on going too. In July, we was planning on going back there because it was so good and we wanted to bring our son. But after the shit that transpired, bro, like, nah, like, what a couple got killed or some shit. Somebody got beat up and
supposedly these things have been going on for a while. So supposedly, well, I have heard not just rumors, but some people have sent me links. So shout out to people who actually been sending in links and everything like that to topics and everything. Shout out to y'all. Just keep more people just sending some links. But
links.
Yeah, so
send me that new Roxy Reynolds video.
So they sent me a link to check out some articles, and it was articles where people's sisters is just they being found dead in rooms where the cause of death from the autopsy report is like a heart attack, and it's like this person never had a heart problem in their life. So what exactly is going on?
Okay.
Then you had you got couples coming and they roomed them and ransacked, robbed. You know, so there's multiple reports that is tracking for years.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not being released to the public. And now it's being released to the public.
But David Ortiz got shot, bro. David Ortiz is like one of the gods, bro.
First of all, we going I think we need to have a moment of silence for him, man.
Well, he ain't passed away, so I don't want to. You get what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, no, not death. But I feel like it's a moment where we need to pray. You know what I mean? Whether I'm sorry if people are religious or whatever the case may be, but I think we all need to you know what I mean like really take the time out and really you know what I mean send our prayers out to them to them and their family and hopefully he got a speedy recovery.
We're in Boston too.
For sure. I brought a brand new one just for it. You know what I mean? Like it's sad. It's sad that people are that envious of things.
He was doing a lot for his community. Do a lot. It's another thing, bro.
He went back home,
bro. You do a lot, and he stayed. Like he got
a crib over
there. You know what I'm saying? Like when niggas trying to do good for their hometown, bro. Why y'all always trying to take them down, bro? I don't understand. That's a bridge.
That's a bridge,
bro. Like,
this man is creating something.
That's a bridge. Then
that man a father to so many people, and not just his kids.
The most regal thing that was done. The Boston Red Sox when they got that man. They sent the ambulance plane over there to get that man, bro. Bring him back to Boston, bro. Where he belong. Give him the proper surgery over here. Bro. Come on, bro. You can't. What? Come on, bro. I just seen Golden State make KD get out there on the floor.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Risk it all, bro.
And he did.
Risk it all, bro.
He risked it all, bro. He did.
Bro, you know what's crazy, and I hate to get off topic. You know what's crazy? Watching that game, watching when he got injured, right? When KD went out, what was it? He was playing against the Rockets, right? In the Rockets series, he went out, right?
Yeah.
When KD went out, niggas kept reporting as a what was
calf.
Right calf sprain or something like that, right? And nigga was like, yo, bro. Nigga told me like, yo, bro.
That's Achilles, bro.
Nigga told me like, bro,
that's
Achilles injury. There ain't no calf.
What he grabbed was Achilles, bro. And
but I'm way before then.
Yeah.
Way before then. The nigga told me, bro, ain't no calf injury. He said he pulled his Achilles or something happened with his Achilles. That's not a calf muscle. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas, what they want to do is they still want to try to sell tickets. You know what I'm saying? It's still a business at the end of the day.
That's why
they ain't
they mark them day by day.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't put him out completely.
Yeah,
they marked him day by day.
They ain't gonna tell you what's going on. These niggas know what's going on. They ain't gonna tell you what's going on. And the most disgusting part about it, Golden State down 3-1. You know what I'm saying? You make this man get out there and play. Y'all cleared this man knowing that he wasn't okay. They knew he wasn't okay, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You can see how ginger he was jogging out. The nigga had one practice. You throw him on the field the next day. He jogging out there, bro. Super light.
Niggas practice for a week before they get out there.
You know what I'm saying? Granted, he out there. They was like, oh, he played such a good game. He had 11 points in 12 minutes. He's a superstar, bro.
Yeah.
This shit muscle memory. Ain't nothing wrong with a shot. This is leg. Of course you're gonna do that, bro. He's the greatest scorer in the game.
Now I'm low key disgusted. The
Come on, man.
The fact that not only do he get hurt,
then the
but
coach
now,
don't even want to speak about it at the end. It's my actual the doctor. Like,
yeah,
come
exactly.
on, bro.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Nasty,
because
bro.
y'all made a choice to put this man in here. Mm-hmm. When y'all put this man in here, you know for a fact he wasn't 100%. If anything, let that man sit out. Let that man sit out. Come on, you got to be bullshitting me. Bro. You gotta be You did him dirty, and not only did you do him dirty, he's injured for the rest of the season now, and now going into his next season, his stock done dropped, bro.
Take a year off,
bro. His stock literally dropped.
Take a year off, bro.
And that's crazy, bro.
Take a year off.
Yo, I'm sorry, words. Y'all did him dirty. I don't care what you say. You should have told that man to sit that out.
That's a fact.
You should have told that man to sit that out. Okay, granted, y'all lose the game, but now this man's whole career could be done. This man's whole career. You're not talking about 2-3 games. You're talking about he going into a season.
Kobe to come from that shit?
Kobe never really came back from it. He never really came back from it. He went slower and slower every year after that Achilles injury. And from experience, I had an Achilles injury on a cruise. I'm disgusted in myself to injure myself on a cruise, brother. So, you know what I mean? Like, you just don't come back from that as it's not that simple. Where I still get like Achilles aches. Like at certain times I wake up at night and I can feel it. Like it's tension there. You know what I mean? It's like super tender. Like so, like
they fucked that man. Let's fuck his life up.
And like I said, going into a big off season. He was coming into a big off season.
Oh yeah.
The biggest off season of his career.
But the thing is, like it's like I said, once again, it's a business. These niggas know KD ain't coming back. They know the whole squad about to disband.
Oh yeah, it's
You
over.
get what I'm saying? They know they're about to disband. So they don't care about KD coming back. They care about the championship. They need that championship. Let's throw him out here, bro. We're on the brink of losing. All right, cool. We throw him out here, bro. We got something for him. You know what I'm saying? We got something for him. If it wasn't for KD, they probably would have lost that game, bro. To be honest with you.
I'm gonna come
without those 11 points, they would have lost.
Yo,
You know, it's disgusting, bro. It's messed up. Like, you don't care about this man's future. You just care about winning the game. So shout out to Boston Red Sox for actually going to get you know, Big Poppy for real.
Sure.
And bringing him back to where he need to be at, bro. That's the highest honor, bro.
And to you Raptors fans who cheered when that man went down, I'm disgusted.
Yo,
you are some dirty. You are some dirty people, bro. And I get it. You know, this is your big break.
I don't get it, bro.
But not on somebody else's dime, dude. I can't. You know what I mean? Like when somebody go down, dude, that's somebody's life.
Even if you beefing with a nigga get killed or something like that,
you don't wish that on,
bro. You're like, yo, you feel me? Something like, damn, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Distasteful. That was distasteful, guys.
Bro.
That was distasteful.
Bro. And then Drake sitting out there faking, bro. You the ringleader, bro.
Figure two faking this
nigga, bro. Come on,
this shit out, bro.
These niggas are nasty, bro. Nasty niggas, bro. Speaking of Drake, that Chris Brown song with Drake, you heard that shit? Drake and Chris Brown.
That shit was ghost.
Did you hear it?
No,
that shit ringing off right now.
No, don't get me wrong. I heard it once.
It's ringing off right now.
I heard it once. That's about it.
I heard it on the radio. Nigga was he played that shit back like that was a new Michael Jackson Thriller or something. Like, he played it back, bro. Once you hear Drake's voice coming, he played it right. I'm like, bro, let it drop, bro.
That nigga thought he was Funk Master Flex.
Yo, he just holding it, bro. Just let it drop. Then when he
dropped the clue bomb after it came.
But that's a fact. It didn't even live up to the hype, though. I mean, it was a cool little joint. Like, you know, Taylor made for that. It's a cool little joint, but you know, I don't fuck with neither one of them niggas. But it's a cool little joint.
Like I said, I haven't listened to it too much. I heard it one time on the radio. You get me?
I think it's a single for Chris Brown album too.
Probably.
I think it is.
It's time for him to drop something else too.
Like, he coming with some shit. I think
he
got like 50. He released a track list. Got like 50 songs up there.
It makes sense because he had 45 last time. My man trying to do 3 albums and get Ghost again real quick.
That's a fact.
Yeah, hey, shout out to him.
How much drugs you need to do to produce an album with 50 songs?
I'm gonna say at least a Mount Everest out here.
I
know he did. I know he indulged in it. Your boy 50 was just out in Atlanta with them niggas. Yo, your boy 50 is the funniest nigga in the world.
That nigga from Jersey's about to get in 50 out for sure. That little dirty nigga from Irvington was about to whoop 50
He was about to put. Yo, the crazy part is some brawling as hell. Yo, shout out to him. Yo, fuck
that nigga had a tongue ring on and everything. I'm like, yo, this nigga.
I think the nigga got nipple rings, bro.
That nigga had a tongue ring with a ring up in the air.
I said, bro, you can't fuck with him. Shout out to Irvington, though, man. Shout out to Irvington. Irvington coming up. They putting some artists out there, man. Shout out to Irvington.
Nigga was just like Young Thug.
He like a short, muscular Young Thug.
That nigga that ran down on 50 and his girl, bro. These niggas got to stop it, bro.
But you see how like 50 was like kind of posted up. He was a little nervous, right?
50 like he wanted to swing on him though. I think 50 stiff though from all them weights.
But nah, I'm gonna come clean. Is it me or why your boy 50 had cargo shorts on with a Banana Republic dress shirt on? That was a 4X, bro.
Yo, niggas don't know. It's dress shirts.
This nigga ain't got no style, bro.
Some dress shirts, it got woven shirts, you got like dress shirts, bro. Dress shirts are meant to be tucked in. That's why they so long. They meant to be tucked in.
He got the tail, bro.
The tail, bro. He had the tail.
Yo, 50, you a dirty individual, bro.
With the Jordache cargo shorts. Remember the Jordache? He had Jordache cargo shorts, bro.
Yo.
With the G and the sneakers on, bro. Like, I'm like,
gotta
this
stop
nigga
this shit.
Bro.
I don't know, man. All that money 50 got, bro. He need to buy himself a stylist.
That nigga 50 still a bum, bro.
All I know is
that nigga told a story about him trying to back when Mace came back. You remember how he had that song, the Window Shopper?
Yeah.
Remember Window Shopping, even the video and shit like that. So he wanted to sign Mace. So he went to Diddy. And he said, yo, like, how much would it be for me to sign Mace? Like, I want to sign him, but I'm going to buy Mace out this contract. So not. Nigga Diddy said, $2 million. That nigga said, Mace ain't worth $2 million with $2 million in his pocket.
God. That's a shot, 100%.
Bro, that nigga said Mace ain't worth $2 million with $2 million in his pocket.
That man Diddy about money, bro. He don't care about nothing else, bro.
That nigga said, give me $2 million. That nigga said he ain't worth $2 million with $2
million
million in his pocket. That's ridiculous.
Long
bro.
story short, that deal ain't happened.
Bro, that's ridiculous, bro.
My boy 50 is 100% the bill collector now, bro. You niggas ain't getting away no more, bro. My thing is...
Oh, my fault. Speaking of bill collector, that shit just made me think of battle rap. Shout out to Smack and them. They got their own app right now, bro.
Yeah?
They got their own app.
They moving that far.
Bro,
Okay.
they need to, bro. They need to. Shout out to them niggas, bro, for sure.
For sure.
You can go in there.
That's black excellence, too, man.
Streaming battles, you know what I'm saying? Smack been doing this for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Smack been doing this before I was even born. I'm gonna come clean.
About time, bro. Niggas starting to get their, they just do. You feel what I'm saying? So, shout out to that.
You should, man. Shout out to
That's why you're starting to see more bigger, like, a lot more bigger battles now. I think niggas, I heard a double battle between Surf and Rock and Hollow and what's the nigga name? Loaded Lux. That's a nasty battle, but if niggas pulling battles like that,
I'm saying if you're able to pull that off,
Loaded Lux asking for 100, bro. He asking for 100 grand. That's a fact.
Oh no, I mean you
Loaded asking for 100 grand. Surf ain't asking for no. You get what I'm saying? He probably asking
no less than 50.
You feel what I'm saying? Cause Surf think he's supposed to get that, but niggas pulling shit like that, that's crazy, bro.
That mean them boys drawing in revenue some way somehow. Them boys been doing it, bro.
You haven't looked at them tickets, bro?
I've never looked
standard room only, shit like 180.
Huh?
I'm dead serious, bro.
And them shits be wild too.
And they got sponsors too. They
be hot as hell in there.
That's a fact. Whole niggas got on Mobbies on in there. I feel like every nigga that
watch 2018.
I feel like every nigga that watch battle rap, bro.
Well,
Mobbies on their Mobbies. I kid you not, bro. And
and Hirachis, bro. Not them gauze, the joints, the little round joints from back in the day.
Yo, I kid you not, bro. That shit is bugged to me, bro.
No, I think when I was into battle rap, it was like the Reed Dollars. You gave me those. Remember when Reed was coming out? He was nasty.
Yeah, he came back about it.
Yeah, he did. And I heard he actually filleted somebody too.
First battle he got
fried though.
No, first battle he fried some nigga, and the second battle he got.
Yeah, I heard somebody. It was one of the two. They put that boy on a platter and served his little ass. Boy.
Hibachi style. Yo, for real.
They chopped him down.
I ain't gonna lie.
But that's when I was into battle rap. I was, I never really dived into it. I just remember when they used to have like the Smack DVDs out. When used to find Cassidy in the middle of the hood.
That nigga Cassidy said he the reason Smack exists.
Damn.
That nigga Cassidy said he's 5,001 and 0. Nigga said he won 5,000 battles, bro.
Lost one and never tied.
Lost nothing.
And tied one?
He 5,001.
5,001.
Yeah, 5,001, bro. He won 5,001 battles, bro.
And they never lost.
Never lost.
That
nigga said he Switch used to take him to different studios in New York, bro. And he used to battle thousands. He said he battled thousands and thousands of times a day. This shit wasn't recorded or nothing. He said it's before recordings, bro.
Do you believe that?
Fuck no, bro. Cassidy delusional, bro. Nigga asked Cassidy what time he trapped in. That nigga Cassidy said he never lost the battle fighting because his hands was retarded, bro.
I'm gonna come clean. Cass looked like he could beat on somebody, bro. I'm gonna come clean. He like he'll rock your shit too.
For sure, bro.
He'll ring your bell.
That's a fact. He do like he can fight. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, please, that just made me think of something. Please tell me you seen that Kanye West interview.
Which one?
On Netflix.
Hell yeah, I watched it.
You watched it? What you think about it?
Hell yeah, I watched it.
What you think about it, bro?
All right. For one, you want me to get my take on it? Wait. I'm gonna break down one thing I noticed. They cut 90% of what was said. That shit was so. I believe, bro. I don't think so. I was listening, like when you look, I feel like they cut so much of it. But I will say that the way they cut it, he was able to speak to the points that they was making. I think it was okay. But I also didn't think that they really got into a bag with him. I think they only touched it like the top of the surface when it comes to him.
He said he wanted to get on Joe Rogan and speak. You know who Joe Rogan is, right?
Yeah.
You know Joe
Fear
Rogan.
Factor.
Joe Rogan got a podcast though.
Yep.
Podcast is like one of the #1 podcasts out there. You get what I'm saying?
I hear it's pretty damn dope.
Shit be like
bumped it.
4 hours long. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just get up
shit
there.
2 days long.
That's a fact. Get up there, smoke,
just talk.
Smoking and just talking and just get into depth. You know Joe Rogan, weird ass mind niggas talking about aliens and just rapist fucking animal. Like they just get into weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's not a place Kanye would want to be at talking. Whatever kind of demons he's got, they gonna pull it out of him. Yeah. He ain't want to be up there.
Nah, he don't need that.
He ain't want to. That's why he ain't gonna never get it. He volunteered. He said, "Yo, I want to be on Joe Rogan." Nigga, Joe Rogan said, "Okay, I'm cool to do it." Never happened.
It won't.
All of a sudden, we pop up now with Kanye and David Letterman.
Mm-hmm. But was it me?
Under the pretense that it was only certain things they were allowed to talk about.
Yeah, very true.
There were certain things that Kanye said he wanted to talk about. You get what I'm saying? He didn't want to talk about everything. That shit was censored as fuck, bro. Kanye got up there.
That's what I'm saying. It was cutting it down. You see,
no, but he knew what he wanted to talk about. He knew what he wanted to talk about. They talked about what he wanted to talk about, and that was it. I didn't get nothing, bro. I didn't get nothing from that. What's the name?
Nothing new, anyway.
Nothing. It was
nothing
just
new. It was just the same shit. Same as the same. It was tip of the iceberg shit.
Took him home, dressed him up a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Like it was. Just
and that was trash.
Yo.
And that was. I'm like, yo, we could have did so much more with this.
That nigga house is fire, bro.
I'm gonna come clean, 100%.
God damn.
My nigga, I could live in his bathroom. I promise you. I can move the whole family in his bathroom.
That shit ridiculous, bro.
That nigga got his ceiling is a light. Bro, but to say like that's the like.
Only thing I enjoyed from that shit, bro, was that Sunday service.
Me too.
Just getting because we seen Sunday service clips, but it was like in that lo-fi type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like lo-fi, like very grainy.
Then on top of that too,
and like audio wasn't good, but we actually hit out with great production. We actually watched and heard it. I'm like, bro, this is the greatest thing. This
I can't wait till we actually hear it.
This is. I don't think we would ever hear it. That's the thing. I don't think we would ever hear it. But that's Kanye in his back.
Kanye, we need that.
He said he don't know what it is.
We need that.
He said he don't know what it is, and he don't know where it's going to go. He said there's a few people
coming together. Yeah.
He don't know where it's going to go. He don't know what he's doing right now. They just, you get what I'm saying? They just
vibing.
They just vibing.
Yo, shout out to Kanye for that, man. That shit is so dope, man. I just need. Can we just get like one recording or something, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. That nigga when he starts talking about the music and devil's music and the 808s and the devil being ribcage being shaped as a harp and all this shit like that. So this nigga bug. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga said 808s is devil music. You got that.
That thump.
That boom boom. That shit do make you want to fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you ever been in the club?
Man, get a hard on in the club.
Some thug come on. You just, you know what I'm saying? You just ready, yo. That nigga's ready
to put somebody out, boy.
Yeah, that shit.
Listen to some Chief Keef. With that wrong mindset, boy.
That nigga said
with the 808.
That nigga said that shit devil's music. You ready to fuck?
Yeah, I just feel like
that shit was super censored, bro.
That's what I mean. I
didn't enjoy it, bro. It's a great talk because
that's what I'm saying. I think it was good to hear from Kanye. But it was like I didn't learn anything new. I didn't come out and be like, okay, cool, I get it now. It was more so like, okay, I just heard him talk. I knew this already. I wasn't able to take anything from it. I was looking to take something from it. But it's kind of crazy because even to the promo leading up to it, you wasn't getting much from that either.
I didn't see the promo.
The promo leading up to it because
wasn't much to tell you.
They cut that shit so, and it's funny because you can tell by because they had parts where they put clips in, and they show clips, and then you would come back and David Letterman's face was redder than what it was before they put the clip on. That's just how frustrated Kanye got that man. That man was frustrated, bro. He was stressed, yeah.
That nigga didn't want to mention Drake
at all. He said somebody I can't speak of.
Yeah, that nigga Jay Prince told that nigga not to mention him.
Yeah, he let it out. You know what I mean? But
that nigga ain't hear about shit, bro. I ain't understand nothing, bro. I ain't talking about no album. Nope. This mental illness, bro. But I do agree with what he said though. When you have like an episode, and I never witnessed it before, but I've seen it happen before. That's why when all these people having maniac episodes, whatever the case may be, they pull you away from your family and
they
lock you up away somewhere. Like, come on, bro. If you're going through something like that, you want somebody that you love to be around. If you're going through any traumatic experience, bro, you want somebody that you love and somebody that you can trust to be there by your side. You want somebody the energy, like we spoke about earlier.
Energy. Yeah.
You need that energy, bro. You think niggas start to try if you acting crazy and weird, and they pull you into the hospital, you think these people trying to kill you, bro? They handcuff you and shit. Like, come on, you don't deserve that, bro.
They're chaining this man up to a bed. They trying to stick you with needles.
I seen the episode where I was watching on YouTube. I mean on Instagram, and some dude was he made a meme out of it. He was in a stretcher, and he just banging his head up against the back of the stretcher, bro. Boom, just viciously, just banging his head up against the stretcher. You look around, ain't nobody over there. You got the nurse, you got, whoever the person that was transporting them. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But where's this man family at? People need their family, bro. People need family. Like, you need family. And I hate people get up on Instagram saying, fuck family, fuck this and that. Y'all niggas need y'all family, bro.
Family's more important than anything.
Family's more important than anything, bro. Family and time, you gotta value that.
But I think when it comes to it, like, and not to short from that point, but to stick to the family part, I feel like people are so self-centered, and it's like, it's like, if family can't do for me, then fuck them, And it's like, family do so much for you, honestly.
But I guarantee those people that say that don't bring shit to the table. I can guarantee it. Can't bring nothing to the table. Can't bring nothing to the table. Those type of people are looking for handouts.
Exactly.
When you realize, like, when you helping yourself and when you got something going on, you realize how many people want to come by you. When you trying to help yourself. Like, come on, family, bro. It's not a coincidence, bro.
Family is super important, man. Like, honestly, I don't know where I would be without my family.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what my mindset would be. Honestly, I strive so much and so hard, and I get up day to day, go to work, put in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? I'm on this podcast, and still expressing, and still got a family to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, man, like, without my family, I don't know how much drive I would have.
Mm-hmm.
They give me the fire under my ass when I go in the house and I see them and see that I want to put them in a better situation.
Mm-hmm.
I want to put myself in a better situation so that I can help them. We didn't grow up in the best of environments. I'm not saying we grew up in a shitty house,
mm-hmm.
but it wasn't the best.
Mm-hmm.
But I want my son to experience the best,
Absolutely.
the best that I can provide,
mm-hmm.
and that's not success. Defined by other people. It's success defined by myself.
Mm-hmm.
How I want to raise him, what I want to see him do. No, I don't want him to drive around in a Bentley when he's 18.
Mm-hmm.
But I want him to understand different things at the age 18.
Mm-hmm.
Understand the needs and wants and be able to decipher between the two.
Mm-hmm.
And like, that's what I want. So I would say, like, family is so important, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that structure is so important, man. Like, so important.
So I guess we could...
Even down to education.
Yeah.
Education should start at home. And it's funny because Ja Rule went on the Breakfast Club recently. Ja Rule, bro, he went on the Breakfast Club, and he was talking about education, and he made a point to say that we need school.
So yeah, it's just funny to me that like when people talk about education, why do they just automatically talk about school immediately? Like I don't. Although school and education is really closely associated,
No, but
I think education starts home.
The reason your man gave for going to school though is just the most ridiculous thing I ever heard.
Or
See, before it was illegal. A couple years ago it was illegal, for people to educate themselves or to go to college, something like that. So why not take advantage of what your ancestors? Like, bro, stop it, bro. It's the most coolest shit I've heard in my life, my nigga.
big facts.
Most coolest shit I've heard in my life, and I respect what what's name said. Like, he was like, yo, like, my kids.
He said I took my kids and they started working with me.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm putting them out here right now.
You feel what I'm saying?
I'm putting them out here. And also I think too, when it comes to school, unless you know what you want to do, it doesn't mean anything to you.
So they teach you to be a worker.
Exactly. More than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
It don't teach you to be an owner. It teach you to get a job afterwards. And I think Irv Gotti actually made that point. But for Ja Rule to be like head over heels, like, oh, you need school, cool, you do need some schooling, but I think there's a point where you need to take your education higher, and I think you need to do your own research, and actually further your education. Now, granted, college is great, you know what I mean. If that's what you choose to do, I think it's great. I don't think no one should shame people who want to go to college, nor don't want to go to college, because it is up to the beholder.
Yeah.
Like I think education is in the beholder, because I think I never went to college either, and I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I choose to actually educate myself outside of school.
See, I went to college, you know what I'm saying, but niggas actually. Let me speak on this. Ja Rule, you can tell how out of touch niggas are when niggas just talk. You can tell how out of touch people are. My man told this man, but like I said, these niggas are rich, and you live in a bubble. You know what I'm saying? No matter if he's on that mainstream level like how we used to see him before, you're still rich, bro. You still have to go through certain struggles that people have to go through. You still ain't, your kids ain't registered for financial aid or nothing like that. You got it.
It ain't happening.
So for this man to say, yeah, send your kids to a 4-year college. Once they get their degree, you know what I'm saying, then they can come work for you. That way, if they don't work, if it doesn't work out with you, they still got their degrees to fall back on. Bro, you know how hard it is out here to get a fucking job?
With a degree.
With a degree? What are you talking about, bro? You out of touch.
Completely.
You out of touch, bro. What are you talking about? They got something to fall back on. Stop saying if. If this doesn't work out, if that, make it work out, bro.
That's the
I
thing.
always just told if you don't focus on your plan A, I mean, if you focus too much on plan B, you never focus on plan A.
Look at people like Jay-Z, who just became the first rap, you know what I mean, hip hop billionaire. Bro.
And I think they're a couple years too late on that.
Oh, hell yeah, he's been a billionaire for like since 2015 at least.
A couple years too
at
late.
least 2015.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I think earlier than that. But like I said,
I think what I think they did was now all his assets equaled up to $1 billion. And I think they still years too late.
I think what they know of. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he don't put much out.
They don't put his name on everything either.
So it's what they know. You know what I'm saying? It's what they know, what they figured up, or what they scoundreled up. You get what I'm saying? I think that's what happened. But I think he was a billionaire before. So what happened? I thought Dr. Dre was an artist though.
I think
and I thought Dr. Dre, but he's still an artist. That's still considered a hip hop artist. What the fuck? So you think he's not a billionaire?
Yeah, it's a little confusing when
is he a billionaire?
It was said that he was.
I know a nigga that he did the deal with is a
billionaire, but I don't know. I think Beats by Dre was a billionaire.
Yeah, but that Beats by Dre.
But then Apple buy it. Apple brought that, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, but I think it was owned by Adam. What was it? Adam Levine.
Yeah.
Well, What was it? Adam Levine. Adam
Levine. I think.
Adam what?
Adam Levine is a
Adam Iovine. Is it Adam Iovine?
Jimmy Iovine.
Jimmy Iovine.
Jimmy Iovine. Yeah, he brought that out.
Jimmy Iovine.
Yeah, he brought that out, and I think he paid him like $1 billion. I think he paid him $1 billion, but I say that to say, like, you know, it don't matter. You know, well, it does matter. I think in some sense, but like you said, if you focus on Plan B too much, you'll never actually accomplish Plan A. You know, like some of these people do things so that it forces them to actually put their all into it. You know, Lil Uzi came on to say, like, I put tattoos on my face so that I couldn't get a job. Therefore, like, it forced me to work harder at this to make that $1 million, because I can't get a local job.
Yeah.
I can't get a local job, so I focus on Plan B. So I think I'll go back to say education is to the beholder, man. Like, you gotta be able to do what you need to do, man.
See, I was thinking, even like, you know, my fiance put me up on like a Montessori school, and what that school essentially is you know, like regular schools, the focus or the nucleus of the class is the teacher. In the Montessori school, the focus of the class is the students. So these students can go to the school as early as 6 weeks. So you honing in on what these kids tendencies are at 6 weeks old, bro. At 6 weeks old.
Are so fragile.
You get what I'm
saying?
They
don't even know.
But I'm saying, but you honing in at 6 weeks old, bro. Imagine how advanced that kid was gonna be by the time he reached 5. You know what I'm saying? By the time he reached 6. So imagine how advanced these kids are gonna be. So you got, like I said, go back to your point. You got to focus on what these kids want, or focus on what these kids' tendencies are, as opposed to sending somebody to school for, you know what I'm saying, 4 years and they get out and still don't know what they want to do. Like, that's crazy, man. That's ridiculous. Like, I think then for Ja Rule to say something like that, you need to worry about the Fire Festival, nigga.
That's what it's... First of all, bro, I'm gonna come clean. The way he was perceiving that, bro, I was not interested at all in that shit. They calling them. He ain't got time for that, bro. But also, shout out to Rihanna, too. Rihanna is one of the richest, female artists, too. Shout out to her, man. She's doing so much work and behind the scenes and haven't even put out an album yet, man.
But she ain't putting out no album. She done for. She got
you think it's over with?
Fenty coming out with lashes. Fenty doing butt shots.
I'm about to say.
It's over, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can hang that up. I can hang that R5 up or the R6. It's a wrap, bro.
And what happened, man? Shout out to her, man.
Shout out to Rihanna,
for doing excellent. And that to go into our, Black Excellence collection right there, man. Like, it's a lot of Black Excellence that's happening out here, man. Like, thank y'all for continuing to be great, and inspiring people like like me. You know what I mean? To really focus on that plan A and get that plan A done.
You have to.
Like, yeah, that's black excellence at its finest right there. Like, continue to strive, man.
That nigga Ja Rule said, yeah. Yo.
Not need school.
That Jimmy the Crate. No wonder 50 stay in your eyes, nigga. Like,
What's
that
that?
nigga's a clown, yo. But before we get out of here, though, we want to dedicate this, or give a shout out to Bushwick Bill. You know, rest in peace, Bushwick Bill. I still remember I found out about Bushwick Bill through a Martin episode.
Sure.
Where Tommy was messing with this chick, and just so happened the chick was Bushwick Bill's girl.
Yeah,
You know what
love
I'm saying?
that.
So after they knocked on the door, Tommy came out.
They knocked Tommy out.
Knocked
Look at
Tommy
that.
out. You know what I'm saying? Like, little nigga.
He was cool as
Bro.
hell.
Had to bust him up.
Word,
You know what I'm saying?
he
Yo, bro, but he was like, yo, son was like 4'6", Tommy like 6'7".
They put their hands on him,
Bro, that
boy.
was the most ridiculous thing. But yo, rest in peace, man. God bless
Rest in
his
peace.
family and everything like that, man.
For sure. Condolences out to them, man. You know, it's always hard to, see such a legend go.
Mhm.
You know, and somebody who's such a monument in the in our community. You know, thank you for your service, man. Like I said, thank you for inspiring people. You know, thank you guys for continuing to innovate. You know, and really just be who you are. You know, like thank you. And once again, condolences to the family.
For sure,
You know,
man.
condolences to the family.
You got anything else you want to say before we get up out
Nah,
of here?
I just, once again, and I think I always say it all the time, and yet you always say I give people too much credit, but I mean, thank y'all, man.
Nah, I joke about it.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, your boy Statham is really rough out here, boy. For sure. I mean, it's a harsh critic.
Hey, man.
Nah, man. Like, yo.
You know, still fuck these niggas.
Fuck these niggas.
Nah,
Nah, next week, Chrissy will be back, man.
I think we
Back
did.
on
I think we did good without him, man. Next week, the Ron D show.
What's that? She about to put hands on your boy, I promise.
You feel me?
If your boy got some glasses on next episode, you know what happened.
Hey, man. Yeah, where's my glasses at, man?
They can't see shit.
Can't see nothing, bro.
No, but thank y'all for tuning in. Once again, take some time out to like, subscribe, on the YouTube channel. Also follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, shout out to the new followers and
For sure.
the new people that's watching too, man. Like,
For sure.
yeah, y'all are definitely fire.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate it, man.
Until next time.